I'd like to thank my mom and dad for all the love and support that they've given me these past 18 years. And I'd like to thank my grandma because she's always been there for me no matter what. I'd like to thank my friends with all the random and really crazy times, and I've enjoyed it a lot. I'd like to thank the swim girls because, well, practice it's pretty exciting, and I don't think I could have done it without swimming because, well, I love it. Thanks.
I'd like to thank my family, grandparents, and friends for all their love and support through my high school years.
I want to thank my friends and family for all the help and support they've given me throughout the years. My mom and my dad and everyone at church. I couldn't have done this without you guys. And basically, I just want to thank anyone who's ever supported me and told me to go after my heart and follow my dreams. Thanks.
I just want to thank my parents for helping me get through high school, and I want to thank my friends and family for pushing me, and rock chalk.
Thanks, Ma and Pa, for supporting me. I know I was probably the easiest kid to take care of, and I'd like to support Seaman for supporting me in my extracurricular activities. Just give a big thanks to everyone who's been there for me over the last couple of years.
I'd like to thank all my friends and family. I'd like to thank my dad and all the sports teams, coaches I've had over the years, and thank you.
I'd like to thank everyone that came to my graduation and everyone that's helped me throughout my high school career. Thank you.
I'd like to thank all my family and my friends for all their support through high school, and hopefully they still support me through college. And I love you guys. Thank you.
I'd like to thank my family and my friends for helping me out through all these years, my mom for putting up with all my stuff, and now that I'm about to graduate, this summer I'm gonna party. Yeah.
I'd like to thank my friends and family for supporting me.
I'd like to thank my family and friends for all the help and support through the years.
I just want to thank my family and friends for being there.
I'd just like to thank everybody that came to graduation today that's helped me throughout all my high school years, and thanks, and let's do it at college.
Hi, Mom, Dad, brother. I'd just like to thank you for always being there for me. Yeah, I know you'll be there for the rest of my life, so, well, yeah, thanks.
Hey, Mom and Dad, thanks for always being there. My brothers, thanks. Love you guys.
Hey, Mom and Dad and Lauren, thank you for always being there and for supporting me through high school and being there for all the games and cheerleading events. I love you guys.
Well, Mom, Dad, thanks a bunch for all your help over the years. Appreciate it. Catch you later.
My name, Benjamin. Thank you for you. Goodbye.
I just want to say thank you to my family, and thanks for putting up with all my stuff. Love you guys.
Thanks, Mom, Grandma, Dad, Kara. Well, yeah, I guess. Thanks for putting up with my stuff over the last few years. Thanks.
Thanks, Mom and Dad, for being there for me throughout the year of high school. Thanks.
Thanks, Mom and Dad, for supporting me out through the years. Grandpa, Grandma, love y'all. Thanks.
Hi, Mom and Dad, Candace, Cassidy. I just wanted to thank you guys for being there for me up to this point. And I just want to say I love you guys.
I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, all my family members, all my friends that have always been there for me, my neighbor, Melissa Stewart, my sister, my pets.
I'd like to thank my family and friends, everyone for supporting me through the years, and go KU.
Hey, Mom and Dad, I want to say thank you for supporting me through the years. I love you guys. Thanks.
Hi, I just wanted to take the time to thank my teachers and my friends for supporting me through my whole educational career. I'd especially like to thank my parents, because if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be here today. Thanks.
I would like to thank Bob for his support for the past 4 years, and I'd like to thank the great teachers here at Seaman High School.
I just want to say thanks to my parents and grandparents for helping me through school.
I want to thank my parents for helping me get through these high school years when it's been really tough.
I just want to thank you for supporting me and my friends and family, and thank you for everything that you have helped me with.
I just want to thank my mom, dad, step parents, family, friends, helping me get through high school. I know it wasn't always easy, but appreciate the help. Thank you.
I'd like to thank my family and friends and staff for getting me this far through K through 12. Probably wouldn't be for the teachers. I'd be here, otherwise I'd be gone. So I guess I'll see all my friends and family, well, I guess friends, in 5 years. So see you 2008 in 5 years.
I'd like to thank my mom and dad and my brother and sister for everything they've done for me, and then everybody else that's helped me out through the years. Love you.
I want to thank my mom and my grandparents and everybody for showing up at my graduation. And I want to thank all my teachers that helped me get through the school year, and that's it.
Thanks, Mom, for always being there for me, and Clint for making me laugh. I love you guys. Hi, Mom, Dad, Grandpa, Grandma, and Kaylin. I just want to thank you for being there for me throughout high school. I love you guys so much. Thanks.
Hi, Mom and Dad. I would just like to thank everyone, all of my family members who helped me out throughout all of my life, especially all my sisters. So thanks, guys.
I'd like to thank my friends and family for coming to my graduation and supporting me throughout my high school career, especially Deanna and Thomas and Good. I don't know what I would do without you.
I just want to thank my family for being there and supporting me through all my high school and up till now. I just want to thank my friends for creating all my high school memories that I won't forget, and just everybody that helped me be where I am today. Thanks.
I would like to thank my parents for helping me out and everything with sports and school. I would like to thank my friends for being there with me, and my teammates, coaches, teachers, and then last one, I thank my grandpa for being at every sporting event. Thank you.
I just want to thank all my friends for all the good times, and all my family, and especially my dad for always being there for me and supporting me.
I'd like to thank my parents, my little sister, I guess, my grandparents and my aunt and uncles, and my friends, I guess, for being there, supporting me through everything.
I want to thank my mom and dad, especially my mom. I wouldn't have really done anything without her. Thanks to my dad for waking me up at 7 every morning to get up and go to school. Thank my sisters, have been a great support and everything, especially my brother-in-laws. You guys rock. And to my nephew and my nieces, you guys are great. Give me something to do when I go home. And all my friends, Mike, Jake, Brandon, Brett, you know who you guys are. Keep it real. Later.
I'd just like to thank my mom and my dad and my whole family for helping me through my high school career and being there to support me. And Grandma, I know you're watching, and I know that you wish you could be here. And I'd just like to thank you for, you know, just all the years that you've been with us. Thanks, everybody.
I'd like to thank all my family, all my friends, including my mom, my dad, my sister Jackie for always being there, supporting me whenever I need it, my little brother for keeping my life interesting every day, all the teachers that have really helped me get through, Miss Cowan, Miss Byer, and Mr. Murray and Mrs. Lewis for all helping me with math when I needed it, Mr. Riley for always keeping French class fun, and then everybody, you know who you are, I love everybody. So.
I'd like to thank my friends and family for supporting me through my years here at Seaman High School. I'd also like to especially thank my mother, the one person through which all this is possible. Thank you, Mom.
I'd like to say thanks to my parents for helping me out through high school, and my sisters for helping me with my homework and doing some of it. And I'd like to thank all my teachers, and I'd like to give a shout out to my sister's wedding this summer and for it to go well.
Thank my parents and all my friends for making high school fun, and a shout out to Mr. Farrell for being probably one of the coolest teachers I ever had at Seaman.
I'd like to thank my friends, family, and teachers for all the good times.
I'd like to thank my family for being there for me throughout my high school career, and I'd like to say a shout out to my dad. Don't worry about missing my whole first season of soccer. I'm going to bring on a national championship for you, and you'll have another 3 years to watch me, so thanks.
I'd just like to say thanks, Mom and Dad, for all the support you gave me through high school and junior high and all that. And I'd like to say thanks to all my teachers that have helped me through it, and all the rest of my family. I'm not going to name them, there's just too many.
Thanks. Thank you to my mom and my dad for supporting me through all the phases and fads I've been through over the years. And my sisters for always sticking with me and supporting me in everything that I've done. And special thanks to Tolan for getting me started in what I'm going to do when I get out of here.
I want to give a thanks to my parents, my sister for always being there to support me, my grandma and grandpa, both families, gone to all my games, being there. Shout out to all my friends that are keeping it real. Moss and Broom always being there, got my back. Thanks.
I like to thank my family and my friends for always being there and supporting me throughout high school, and my teachers and coaches for always being there when I needed someone. Thanks.
First and foremost, I just want to thank my parents and all my supporters supporting me throughout high school. Definitely my teachers for putting up with me. Definitely got to thank the big man upstairs. Without him, it wouldn't be possible to be here. And then also, I just want to give a big shout out to my woman in the counselor's office, Miss Moss, and Broom for always being there. You guys are great.
I'd like to thank my mom and dad and brother and my grandparents, my uncle for being there for me, and I'd like to thank family and friends and the fans of Dale.
I just want to thank my mom and my dad for being there for me for everything, and my sister and my brother too, and my grandparents for being at all of my swim meets, or as much as they could come to, and all my friends for being there for me too, and Too Thick for teaching me my rights, right? And Mrs. Cowan for giving me my notes for my final, and a lot of other people, but I don't have time. The end.
I want to thank my mom, my dad, and my sister, because she's forever going to be the party and I'll always remember her. My friends and like my family again helped me through some really rough times. Teachers here supporting me, some of my coaches, and my grandma and grandpa, they're not going to be able to see my graduation, but they're watching from above, and I want to thank them for everything, and anyone who's ever known me, thanks for keeping my head up.
I'd just like to thank my family and friends for being here and for helping me through my high school schooling or whatever. And I'd just like to thank everybody.
I'd like to thank Mom and Dad and my sister Jessica and Karen and Henry and Charlie Dick and my uncle, and that's it. Thank you.
I just want to say thanks to my parents for supporting me and helping me through high school, and thanks to my brother for showing me a good time, and thanks to all my teachers.
I'd like to thank my mom, dad, grandparents, and the rest of my family for help push me along through the years. Thank you.
I'd like to thank my parents, my brother Dallas, and I guess my sister Courtney, and all my family and friends that have been there for me over the years. Thank you.
I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, my sister, my grandma, my grandpa that was there for the longest time, all the teachers, especially D. Leonardo, helped me through everything. Love y'all, thank you.
I'd like to thank my parents and my grandma and grandpa, my sister, my coaches, always there for me, thank you.
I'd like to thank Mom, Dad, Stepdad, Stepmom, and my grandparents for helping me through. It's really about all I can think of. And everyone that supported me through track, always came to my meets, etc. Thank you.
I would like to thank my mom and my dad for being there through my high school career, and my grandpa for showing up to all my soccer games, and my brother for being there for me.
I want to thank my friends and my family, especially my mom and dad, and my older sister for helping me through some things. My younger brother, work hard while you're here. Him and his friends, have fun while it lasts because it goes really quick. And Audrey, keep your head up next year. I'll still be around.
I just want to thank my mom and my dad for always being there for me, my brother, because he's always there too, and my friends. Thanks a lot.
Well, the end of an era. 4 years of high school, next to college. And I guess the only people I have to thank are my parents for driving me to the brink of insanity, my friends for putting up with me at that brink of insanity, my debate coaches for teaching me how to argue and then refining it even past that, specifically Mr. McKeithen and Mr. Ralph. And then I'd also like to thank all the teachers I've had who've refined the amount of intelligence I have down to only what is necessary and what is most useful. And Then I would like to thank television for teaching me everything else that I need to know. Thank you.
Just wanted to say thanks, Mom and Dad, for all the support through high school.
Mom, Dad, Colleen, it's that time of the year. Don't get too sad. I'm gonna be here every once in a while. It's gonna be nice. I just wanted to thank you for all the money and support that you've given me throughout the years. I know without you, nothing like this would be possible for me. Thank you.
I just want to thank my mom and Steve for supporting me through everything and being at everything, and my dad and Tammy for driving all the way from Chicago to see me graduate, and my grandma and grandpa Lewis and my grandma and grandpa Burke for being here today, and all my friends and Trent.
Thank you, Mom and Dad, for being there for me and everything. And everybody that's here, thank you for coming to watch me. And I hope I make you guys proud.
All right, I just want to thank my grandma and my dad for helping me with everything, and my dad for teaching me everything music-wise that I know, and everybody else that helped.
I'd like to thank my parents, my brother and my sister, all my teachers, my coaches, especially Twink. Thank you, helping me out there. I want to thank my teammates, and I want to thank my friends for all the good times.
I'd like to thank my parents for everything they've done for me, my teachers for all their support and encouragement, and my friends for making high school the best.
All right, thank you, Mom and Dad and Grandma and Grandpa's, both of them, for always supporting me. Thank you so much. All my teammates and coaches sticking with me, and thanks everybody. Thanks, Seaman.
I would just like to thank my parents and my family for putting up with me throughout my high school years and supporting me in everything I do.
I would like to thank my family and friends for always pushing me towards my goals. Thank you.
I would like to thank my family and friends, my mom and dad and brother for helping me, pushing me, sometimes dragging me to the end of my senior year. I'd like to thank my grandma, my aunts and uncles, the swim team, girls swim team, always having my back. Yeah, Coach Puterbaum McGovern, love you guys, miss you guys. My friends, which I already thanked. Everybody, yeah, thanks Seaman High School. It was an enjoyable experience.
Hi, Mom and Dad. Thank you for always being there for me. And Eric, thank you for always being so cool. And I just want to thank the rest of my family and friends that have supported me the last 18 years. And to all my teachers for making it happen. Thanks, you guys are the best.
All right, I'd like to thank my parents for everything they have done for me and my family. I'd like to thank my friends for always being there for me and teammates. Then I'd like to thank my teachers for all the help they've given me through high school. Thanks.
I'd like to thank my family for supporting me and helping me through my high school years. I'd like to thank my mom and my brother for always being at my track meets, and everyone else who has supported me in track. I'd like to thank my track coaches, and especially Welch, for always pushing me and helping me through track.
I want to thank my family and friends, and my parents especially, for helping me get through high school, and everyone else who supported me throughout the years.
I'd like to thank my parents, Mom and Dad. Thanks for putting up with my business. My brothers, as much as you may have ruined my dating life throughout high school, thanks for being there for me. And I want to thank my girlfriends for always being there when I need you. Swim girls, especially you guys, singing songs with me so I don't feel like such a dork. My coaches, Puterbaum, McGovern, Ralph, thank you. And all my teachers who have been understanding and helped me through high school and got me prepared. I want to thank you all.
I'd like to thank my mom and dad for all their support, and for my teachers for helping me through school, and for my friends for helping me through school, I guess.
First, I'd like to thank Corey and Shelly. Thanks guys so much for being friends and stuff, and thanks for driving with me to Missouri on accident. And I'd like to thank my sister, Becca, just for being awesome. You're a great best friend, and just don't forget that I think you're my best friend. And I'd like to thank my parents, especially for continuing to be loving and supporting through all the decisions I've made. Thank you guys so much. I love you more.
I would first of all just like to thank my parents for supporting me in any of my crazy decisions. I would like to thank the rest of my family and my siblings for making life at home Great. So I'd also like to say thank you to DeLeonardo, the rest of my coaches, all my teammates. Thanks for always being there for me and making the best of my high school soccer career.
First off, I'd like to thank my friends for making life interesting, and I'd like to thank my teachers, especially the ones in the industrial tech department, for making school fun. And lastly but not least, I'd like to thank my family for supporting me and making me the best person I can be.
I'd like to say thanks for all my family and friends that came out and supported me today. Thank you for my brothers and my sister for all your support, and thanks to my mom and dad. Love you guys.
I'd just like to thank my friends and family, especially my mom, my dad, and my sister. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for you guys, so love you guys. Thank you.
I just want to thank my mom and dad for always being there for me, and my brother for being overprotective, and my sister for always giving me advice and being there for me. I love you all. Thanks.
I want to say thank you for my mom and dad for being there for me, for having a successful year, and for helping me work, pay for gas and everything. So, thanks.
I just want to say thanks to my mom and dad, Brandon, Adam, and Mackenzie, for always making life exciting at home, and thanks for all my friends for always being there for me.
I'd like to thank my mom and dad especially, all my friends, family that are here today, and thank all my teachers and coaches. Mom and Dad, love you.
I'd like to thank my mother, Rosie Pie and Davy, for yelling at me during all the breaks to get my homework done, even though I didn't have any. I'll do great in Kansas City, don't worry about me. For my grandma Lucia and Collie, for always making me Mexican food when, my stomach was growling. I need it for my brain. For my Nana and Grandpa for always believing in me. And to my crew, love you so much. You've made high school years the best and the parties better. Couldn't have made it through without you girls. And for Andrew for basically breaking my ankle before prom, I really appreciate that. It made my year. And to all my fellow classmates, just making high school a blast. Let the parties begin. Thank you.
I'd like to thank my family and friends, for always being there for me. Mom and Dad, you guys have spoiled me rotten and kept me in line. I really appreciate it. All my friends, you know who you are. High school would be horrible without you. Thanks to myself, because high school would have sucked for everybody if I wasn't here. Miss Nyman, Mr. D, Miss Amish, Miss Sweeney, Becky Fusero, Melissa Tigner, Kaylin Eakes, Brady Smith, Chelsea, my prom date. You were awesome. I had fun. I danced a lot. You were very pretty, by the way. I don't know, man. Thanks to my job for ruining a year and a half of my life. I don't know. Thanks, jerk. Basically, what I'm trying to get to the point is we've probably been the coolest class to get through these hallways. I'm going to miss you guys a lot, and I hope I stay in touch with all of you, especially the juniors and the sophomores as well. And I'm going to miss you guys a bunch. Bye.
I would just like to say thanks to my mom and my sister for always being there, and thanks to my grandma and grandpa for supporting me.
Thanks, Mom and Dad. It's just, me saying thanks. I had a great year in school, had a great high school career, and I'm just going to miss everybody. I know I'm going to cry my eyes out on graduation day. Love you guys.
Hey, it's just me saying thanks for everything, putting up with Catholic school and everything else and all the expenses that weren't everybody's to put up with. So, thanks.
I'd like to say thank you to my family for pushing me all these 4 years, and I'd like to say thank you to my friends for being there for me and just having good times. I love you all.
Hey Mom, Dad, Kelsey and Michaela, thanks for coming today. Thank you for always being there for me and all my cross country and track meets. Thanks to the rest of my family and my coaches, especially Coach Brady and Coach Camion, for always supporting me and being there for me. Thanks, you guys are the best.
Mom and Dad, I know I've put you through a lot over these years, and I just want to thank you for putting up with me, and thank you for waking me up every morning when I had trouble getting out of bed. And I just want to thank you for being so supportive of all my crazy California dreams, and thank you for believing in me enough to let me go so far away from home. And Nicole and Josh, I'm so lucky to have you as siblings, and I just wish you the best, and thank you for being such great role models. And I just want to thank all of my family who've been so supportive, and my friends who made high school bearable, especially Jenny, Sarah, Caitlin, Elizabeth, Jordan, Amber, Amy, Nicole, just everyone. We have so many great memories, and I hope we keep in touch.
I want to thank all my family, especially my parents, for supporting me all through high school. All my friends, especially Katie, my best friend, for sticking with me and always being there for me. All my teachers, especially Staley, because he's really influenced my life. And just everybody else who's ever been there for me. Thanks and good luck.
Hey Mom and Dad, I just wanted to tell you thanks for everything. Thank you for putting up with me, and to my grandparents and my brother, thank you guys very much for supporting me. Thanks to all the teachers who have helped me to get this far. I'd like to say thanks to my mom and my dad for always supporting me. Thanks to Jamie and Jason, my little brother and sister. Thanks to all my good friends for being there for me through all the good times and the bad times. And thanks to all my teachers who have taught me everything that I know today.
I'd really like to thank my parents for always being there for me and always supporting me, and all my brothers and sisters for pretty much making it a really good time throughout high school and always having someone to talk to. And of course, all my coaches and my teachers and all my friends. So, thanks.
I would like to thank my wonderful parents for supporting me from kindergarten through 12th grade. I would like to thank my older brother, Kyle, my little dinger at home, who's my little brother. Yeah, all the great teachers here, and I want to take this time to formally apologize to Mr. Rich for calling him a jerk.
Hi Mom and Dad, thank you for all your support for the last 18 years, and thanks to Shannon and Jeff and my brother for being good siblings, and thanks to all my family for coming today, and all my friends for putting up with me for all my life. Thanks.
I'd like to thank my parents, my brothers and sisters, Nick, Chris, Steph, and Justin, my cat Tigger. I'd like to thank the U.S. government for always being there. I'd like to thank God, my friends, and my truck for breaking down on me a lot of times.
I thank my mom and dad for always being there, my sister, all my family, my coaches, DeLeonardo, my friends for being there for me.
Hey Mom and Rouse, I just want to say thank you for getting me through high school, and to Shannon and Krista also, and my grandma and grandpa, thank you very much. Even though I've been a pain, thank you for supporting me and being there for me.
I'd like to thank Dad for pushing me to get a lot of money, Mom for nagging, Justin and Chance for being there, Grandma and Grandpa, other Grandma and Grandpa, and all my friends for doing stuff, and Alicia, and that's it. Thanks.
I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, my brother, all my friends, my girlfriend. Thanks for coming out and supporting me today, everyone who's here, and I love you all.
I just want to thank my stepdad and my mom for everything, and my brothers and sisters, and my boyfriend, and thank you to all my teachers for always being behind me in everything I do. So thank you guys, I love you.
I'd like to thank my parents for putting up with me through high school, my whole family for supporting me in everything I do, and the staff and my friends for keeping it fun here at school.
I would like to thank my mom, my dad, and my entire family for always being supportive of everything that I do, and I would like to thank my older sister, Lindsay, for always being my best friend and always being there for me whenever I needed her. I would also like to thank my friends for making all my favorite high school memories possible. Thanks, everybody.
I'd like to thank my parents and my sister for always being there supporting me throughout the years, and thanks to all my family and grandparents coming to the soccer games and supporting me. Thank you. Love you guys.
Thanks Mom and Dad and family for always being there for me. I love you guys so much.
I just want to thank my parents and my sisters for always supporting me in everything that I do.
I'd like to thank my mom and my dad for all the support they've given me and always being there. I want to thank the rest of my family, my coaches and teachers, and all my friends. Thanks.
I'd like to thank my parents and my sister for always being there and supporting me. I'd like to thank my grandparents and my family for always coming and watching me and supporting me in everything I do. I'd like to thank my coaches, Coach Camion and Brading, for pushing me
to my limits, and I'd like to thank my friends, Brittany, Elaine, and Alicia, for letting me have the best time of my life in high school and always being there for me.
I'd like to thank all of my staff and friends in the theater and music department, and to the senior class of 08, good luck. And thank Mom and Dad.
I just want to thank my mom and dad for always supporting me, and my sisters and my teachers for trying to help me as much as they possibly could. And I want to thank all of my friends for making all of the wonderful memories that I'll have for the rest of my life. And I also want to thank my favorite second cousin, Garrett Scarlett.
I would like to thank my mom, my dad, my stepmom Heather, my family. I would thank my friends Alicia, Ariel, and Elaine for all the late nights at the Bulls' house. Thanks Bulls family for putting up with me. I want to thank my coaches, Hoffman's especially. You're the man. I want to thank Lincoln for making me buff. And I want to thank the U.S. government for making sure that I was one child that was not left behind.
I just want to thank my mom and my dad for always being there for me, and my little brother Ethan. Though he's been kind of annoying, he's always been there for me too. And all the good friends that I've had through high school that have always been there for me. Been awesome friends. That's all I have to say.
I would like to thank my mom and my grandparents, my great-grandma Ruth, all my friends and everyone else in my family, and every other person that I've come in contact with for helping me make it through high school and my adolescent life. Thank you all, and I love you all very much.
I'd like to thank my parents for being really supportive and putting up with all my procrastination, and my sisters, Allie and Molly and Ivy and Laurel, for making me laugh and just all the fun times, being good sisters. I'd like to thank my friends for making high school bearable, and rock chalk.
I'd just like to thank my parents for always being there for me, all my friends for all the good times we've had, and all the teachers and coaches that have put up with me.
I want to thank my parents for always being there for me throughout the school years, for helping me with my homework and helping me study for my tests. And I'd like to say thanks to my siblings too, Aaron, Andrea, and Adam, and Valerie, for putting up with me and helping me with my school as well, whether it be math or whatever. Thank you guys, love you.
I'd like to thank my family and friends and my teachers for all the support throughout the years. High school's been great, and I couldn't be here without you. Thanks, you guys.
I just want to thank my parents for supporting me all through my high school years, and I want to thank my friends and teachers and coaches for helping me make it. Thanks.
I just wanted to thank my mom and my dad for dishing out all that cash so I could go to school. The worst is yet to come. Just want to thank Gabby for being my little sister and being crazy, and Kim for being mean, and Crystal for always being there. And I'd like to thank all my friends for being awesome and amazing, and all those crazy nights we had. So thank you all.
To thank my parents for just always being there for me at every event. You've always been there for me, and I love you guys so much. Thank you.
I want to thank my parents. You've been really awesome, and my sister. You're decent too. You're all just like family to me, and I want to thank my friends and my teachers, and you've made high school bearable and sometimes fun. And I want to thank Elizabeth and Abby for filming me right now. Yep, that's all. Thank you.
I'd like to thank all of my friends that have been by my side over the years. I'd like to thank my family, my co-workers at SNFAC. I'd like to thank my coaches, except Coach Peterson, and everyone else that has helped me over the years. Yeah.
Hi, Mom and Dad. I just want to thank you guys for always being there, and to all my brothers and sisters, you guys mean the world to me. To my best friends, Ariel, Alicia, and Kush. High school wouldn't have been the same if I hadn't known you. To Sarah Gillespie, for always sticking up and being a great conservative girl. Rock on. To all my tennis coaches, I think you guys are some of the most amazing people I've met. To my teachers, especially Miss Chamberlain, Miss Settenauer, and Mr. Freeze. Thanks.
I would like to thank my parents and my brother and sister, Ashley and Dusty,
I would like to thank all my teachers, especially Mrs. Sitnow and Mr. Hoffmans, for being so inspiring. I would like to thank Ann Coulter for making me ultra-conservative, and the Clinton administration for realizing why I don't want to be a Democrat. So just thanks for everything, and thank you, Seaman High School.
Hi, I would like to thank my mom and my dad and my sisters, my brother-in-laws, and the rest of my family for all your support throughout high school. I'd also like to thank my friends for being there for me through everything. And I would also like to thank all my dance teachers and coaches for pushing me through, making me better, going through the rehearsals that I thought would never end. Thanks, you guys are the best.